This is Catherine Cook 3 months before a single bullet changed so much. If ever there was a safe place for her to play, it should have been her back deck, protected by her house on 2 sides and a high protective terrace on the 3rd side.
I don't know, maybe this tall. I mean, she's protected, she's shielded. If I had ever said to somebody, oh my gosh, I'm so afraid my kids might get shot while they're playing out on our lower patio, they would have institutionalized me.
A bullet would have to travel half a mile through the woods and ricochet off nothing until it found a 5-year-old girl it was never intended for.
She had gone outside to play snowballs with her brothers. Her brother came in screaming, "Catherine's been shot."
Doctors told Joanne Cook her daughter's brain swelling would peak after 3 days.
So I said, so, we've got 3 days, and he said, oh no, she's not even gonna make it 24.
But 1 day became 3 days, became 7 days, and a little girl in the intensive care unit with a heart-shaped Band-Aid on her forehead kept breathing, kept fighting.
We had people all over the world praying for her. The word went out, and we had people in other countries and whatnot praying for her. And I honestly believe that it was the power of God that saved her, because medically we were told she's not coming through this.
But a few months later, with intensive therapy, Catherine sat up on her own.
They were very arduous for her. It drained her, it exhausted her. She would cry.
4 years later, she rides the school bus on her own. Now in 3rd grade, she's a year behind, but far beyond what was ever expected.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
My name's Rob.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
She walks with a limp, her left side weakened. Her brain injury makes her chatty, perhaps too trusting, her mother feels, and always curious.
Why do you have a camera?
Because we're doing a story about people that have survived amazing things, and you're one of them.
Yep.
Her cognitive abilities are surprisingly good.
So are you working on addition, subtraction, multiplication?
Subtraction.
Uh-huh.
I'm really good at it, though.
Are you?
She's well aware of her physical limitations.
How about with your body? Is it just for using your arm again?
Running. I'm not a very fast runner. Are you a really fast runner?
Not as fast as I used to be.
Simply opening a wrapper is tough.
I don't know if I can open this, Mom.
And her impulse control is limited. If she sees food, she eats, even if she's not hungry. She has some sort of therapy almost every day.
All you have to do is you just go like this, and you bend your arms and straighten them. It's a lot of fun.
Do you know how long it's been since you got shot?
No.
It's been almost 4 years.
Wow.
She has no memory of the shooting, no idea cops set up roadblocks 4 years ago looking for her shooter. A tip led deputies to 3 men who'd been target shooting on a neighboring property, but none were ever charged because prosecutors can't prove which man fired Catherine's bullet. But for the rest of her life, that bullet will remain lodged in Catherine's brain. Doctors say removing it would be more dangerous than leaving it.
Maybe this was a turning point for them. Maybe that's why it was allowed to happen, because maybe it turned their life in a different direction. I don't know. You hope something good comes of it.
Have you been working on using lefty?
Yep.
For Catherine, progress is slow but steady.
Oh, Amy's gonna be so
Did you see that? Wasn't that awesome?
Catherine's therapist wants her to be able to open up her left hand, to be able to pick up and drop the simplest of objects.
I can pinch it. See that?
What's on this one?
A penguin.
Okay, don't let it go. So you want it.
Despite predictions, Catherine's progress hasn't stopped after 1 year.
Usually they say the most recovery is in that first year, but I definitely see that with her and with other people, that they can continue to learn and reroute some of those motor pathways.
Catherine's attitude is as sweet as her smile. She'll never be this girl again, the innocent 5-year-old, but her family is thankful for the Catherine they do have.
We knew that we could become embittered, that we could hold on to the grief, we could hold on to the anger, and we could let it destroy us. We could paint that world for Catherine. Boy, this is a bad, ugly, icky world. Look what you got dealt. Or you know, we could turn something very ugly into something beautiful.
Beautiful and inspirational. Rob Lowe, Fox 4 News, working for you.
Catherine is the second youngest of 7 children. Her parents come from large families and say they believe the power of a large religious network of faith has truly helped in Catherine's recovery.